thought-provoking ignorance, the best blend of hip-hop and R&B with special guests and Cave Crush interviews. Inside the Cave is now on Indie Central Radio. Inside the Cave.
Inside the Cave podcast. Yeah. Outside Johnny, word up B.
Hey, Charlamagne the God here, and I'm going inside the cave, right? Right.
Yo, this is Dion Cole, and I'm going inside the cave. Peace.
Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your favorite Frank Cousins Jr., man, and I'm going inside the cave. I'm going to be in there. Just tune in. I'm in here.
Bad. It's just Niche. I'm going inside the cave. Where the fuck is the cave? But we in that bitch all day, every day. Check out the podcast. They doing big things. We out.
Hey, this is War Riding Period. I'm going inside the cave. Nigga, yo, nigga, I'm going inside the cave. And I hope I come out.
Thought-provoking ignorance since 2015.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?
Here we go. Welcome back Inside the Cave podcast.com, cavecrushshop.com, live every single week on Indie Central Radio, the Indie Central Radio app. Get that in the iTunes store, Google Play store. Listen to us live every single week, and also catch other shows on Indie Central Radio, Indie Central on Roku. A lot of good things going over there. Happy New Year's to you all. Happy New Year's to Mike Jones and the good folks at Indie Central Radio. All right, we got a live show coming next week, bringing everybody back. But before we get to that, this week on Indie Central Radio and on the podcast, the best of 2019. Had a lot of good moments in 2019. Talk with D.L. Hughley. Talk with a guy who robbed a couple stores, shoe stores in New York. We did a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of funny stuff. Brought a lot of new content. So we're going to give you the best of 2019. Also, music. All today, music. The best of the 2010s. We're in a new decade now, so we're going to remind y'all of what happened in the 2010s. A lot of good music, man. A couple of my friends got some songs from the 2010s, so we'll get that on there. Shout out to AAU, John Blue, the big homie Chuck, all that. Yeah. We're going all the way back to 2010s, my era. That's right, early 2010s to the late 2010s. Last hour is a slow jam hour on Indie Central Radio. So, we got a loaded show today. Best of 2019 as far as content. Best of 2010s as far as the music. Today on Indie Central Radio. Everybody listening on Indie Central Radio will be back with something from 2019.
Your favorite podcast is now syndicated on Indie Central Radio. Listen to Inside the Cave weekly on Indie Central Radio. Download the Indie Central Radio app now.
All right, here we go. This is welcome back to Inside the Cave. This is True False, and this is stuff I see on the internet, stuff that goes in my mind. I just want to know, true, false, and you tell me. A woman knows on first sight if she's gonna give up that box. True, false, true. Wow. So you can be persuaded, you're saying, Kat.
No, a lot of people talk themselves out of it.
Yeah,
I never heard that before.
Yeah, we know a guy like that.
I never heard of anything like that before. Where do you get that from, Kat? I never heard that.
What do you mean, where the fuck I get it from? I'm a woman. What do you mean? A lot of men talk too much, and they talk themselves out of China.
Really?
I do. Yeah, I think I want to say add too, because I think that if you would have asked it a different way and said women are saying he can get it if he don't fuck it up. Yeah.
No, I think he asked it the right way. She knows straight off the gate if she want to, but after you fuck it up, then she gonna change her mind.
Thank you, dog. Thank you.
Okay. All right. What you think, Sid? You said answer?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with she know.
Yeah, I won't go with whatever the lady says. She the only one that got a box on here. All right. All right, here we go. True, false, or in. No woman has all five. Good credit, a good box, body and shape, willingness to live.
Why are we calling it a box, my love?
Okay, pussy. I was trying to be.
I'm just saying a box implies that it's angles, it's sharp right angles. Like I don't know if I like the word box.
And dry.
What would you like? What would you
You
like?
know,
For me
like cardboard. It makes me
Okay.
think of cardboard when you
Does
say
twat
box.
sound better? Do you like twat?
No, I mean,
Is something wrong with vagina?
You like
I
pink
was gonna
thing?
say the word box just makes it sound a little juvenile.
Okay. Do you like pink thing? That little pink thing? You know,
Wow. Okay.
What would you like for me to call the pussy? What would
Let's
you
stick with box.
Okay, I just call it pussy. No more. Everybody listen, I tried to keep it clean, but you see what happened. The lady told me not to call it. All right. No woman has
Cooter.
Cooter. No.
You showing your age now, motherfucker.
Damn.
I was gonna say poontang. That's what we're gonna call poontang.
Call it a cookie.
Why not a pocketbook?
Pocket.
Or a coochie?
Coin purse.
A coin purse or something. Like what?
Why can't we just call it a pussy and keep it moving?
Yeah. All right, here we go. No woman has all five. Good credit, good vagina, body and shape, willingness to listen to her man, accepts accountability, good mothering and nurturing skills. No woman has all five.
Well, I don't know about none of those, but if you got good coochie, you ain't got to listen to your man.
You got some good pussy, you can eliminate 2 or 3 of the problems.
Absolutely. You don't need good credit.
No.
Hey,
Get us wherever we need to go. Me, you, and your pussy.
And as Jeezy said, if the head right, I'm there every night.
Did you say Jesus or Jeezy?
Jeezy. As Jeezy said.
That we got a problem.
I thought Jesus wept.
Jesus said, I'll be back in 7 days.
I thought Jesus wept. I didn't know he said he gonna be there every night.
Jeezy said, if the head's right, I'm there every night.
All right, here's a good one. I heard this a lot. If a man can only produce girls, like every time he makes a baby, is always a girl. He was a hoe in his pet before he got settled down.
That's absolutely the truth.
True. Okay.
Oh yes, because the other side is yes. Mine is yes. Mine is absolutely yes.
I agree too. I agree 100%. Karma will come back and bite you in the ass, and every bit you done wrong, your daughter double.
Wow.
False.
False, dog. That's false. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. This is based off of, a couple weeks ago's Cat's Corner. If she say G, fam, fuck you mean, she like to fight niggas. True, false?
Absolutely. The truth.
True.
If that ain't the truth, I don't know what is.
Yeah, you laughing. What you think? You laughing.
I definitely knows when I want to fight a nigga.
Yeah.
She want to fight brick walls too. Yes, it's true.
Yeah. And she drink Hennessy?
And she drink Hennessy. Okay. And she
Out
spit.
Out the bottle.
Hold on, if she spit, she don't just fight, she cut niggas. If she hawk her, she carry a 38.
All right. Here we go. True, false, and never trust a bitch that can stand up and piss. I'm talking about a bitch now. I'm talking about a woman now. I ain't talking about no woman man type. I'm talking about a woman that'll say, I gotta piss and go out in the back just like a nigga and go piss. Never trust a bitch that can piss standing up. True, false.
Never trust anybody that piss standing up that ain't a man. Good fuck. You go in the backyard, you see your dog standing up. Don't trust your dog no more. If you go down in the basement, you see a mouse standing up pissing, you need to move.
They never trust anything.
So you.
That's so not fair. That's so not fair. I mean, I'm one of those people that if I have to go, if I have to go like in the men's room, like in the toilet isn't available, like I will figure out how to pee.
Come on, man. Hey, come on, man. Relax.
Stop it.
I'm not gonna let logistics stop me from peeing.
Kat, cut it out. Cut it out.
You done pissed in the urinal before, Kat?
Stop it. Don't answer that. Don't
In
answer.
several states.
Hey, can you next time send a video of that? I gotta see that.
The fuck you mean? I'm peeing. I ain't taking pictures.
I need to see that.
Well, I'm saying this is like peeing is natural. So
Yeah, but not standing up as a woman and peeing.
It's damn sure not in men's bathroom.
I mean, I'm serious. Like, if I have to go, the men's room is the only thing available, and there's a urinal. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna piss on myself.
Why don't you squat? Why can't you squat? Yeah, why can't you squat on the urinal?
Even if you're squatting, a urinal isn't a toilet seat. I'm not gonna lean my booty or nothing.
Yeah. I don't know about the.
I think that's a little. Again, I think that's just a little unfair. Certain situations, a woman might have to.
I think you should piss in the sink. Sit down in the sink and just piss.
Did you ever see that little thing they made?
What? In the sink?
In private?
In the sink?
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Okay. So we're going with false on this? This is stuff that I be saying. I don't know.
You ever see that? You ever see that thing, that pocket penis for females, where they it's like a cup with a funnel on the end?
Yeah, I seen that.
Up in the woods.
No, I have not seen that. A pocket. No, I haven't.
I'm wondering what you're doing with yourself the way you sing.
Yeah, I don't.
I saw one called the Hughley, and it's basically just a better, safer. A Hughley. It's the base of the like a funnel that goes where you on your pee and then you can like pee. Like you gotta go.
All right. Okay, here we go. True, false, all women have made a profit off their pussy at some point in their life. All women. True, false,
Well, that's a stupid ass question.
Well, you just coming from a stupid ass nigga.
Like what
fucking type of question?
What? Somebody in debt off their coochie? Come on, man. That don't make no sense.
I'm talking about all women have gave up their pussy for some money.
The fact that I'm on this show right now should tell you now. I don't understand that question. If I had money and I was rich, I'd have business and I wouldn't be here. So no.
That's sad, Kat. Come on now. Why would you?
No, I mean that is a sad thing to tell women, like, because they got a pussy, they should have money.
I didn't say that. I asked. Is it true, false, I just asked.
I think that's false. There's a lot of good girls out here who don't even know their coochie is worth money.
Well, you need to tell them, Kat.
I know one thing. Any woman that's putting miles on it for free is a fool. I say that.
Damn. Talk that shit, bro. All right, true, false, all men have paid for the pussy in some way or form. True, false,
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Yeah. Definitely true. Some men are still paying for the pussy. All right. And they ain't even getting it no more.
And sometimes you can pay without money. It's called years off your life.
All right. She's too young.
How many more did you say?
I got two. There's just two more. Two more. True, false, she's too young if she wears her own hair. And on the flip side, she's seasoned if she wears her own hair. Everybody in the middle wear weaves and sew-ins. True, false, Think about it.
Sounds like you've been thinking about this too long.
That's all.
Wait, can you say it? Can you read it again? I'm sorry.
Sure,
Kat, please don't make him read that shit again. I don't know how CB come up with this bullshit.
He about to read it the reverse way now. Go on, read it.
She's too young or underage if she wears her own hair. And on the flip side, she's seasoned if she wears her own hair. Everybody
I can agree with that.
Wears weaves and sew-ins.
No, you know what? Because there's some old heifers walking around with some mean wigs on.
That's true. That is true. That's very true.
So that's All
right, this is the last one. Now, Kat, I really need your expertise on this. If your girl agrees to a threesome with you, she has to pick the girl. True, false, or
True.
Hell yeah, that's true. Because if you run off and pick the girl, you know they want to fuck for the longest anyway.
Yeah, but if she go out and pick the girl, that means she don't want your ass either.
You gotta watch some of these 2019 women. She gonna pick the bitch she been wanting to get with.
You know?
Just using you as an
example. It's a lose-lose situation, said.
Well, you better just go to Vegas and pay for it and come on back home.
Oh, we just gonna go meet a bitch together.
That was True Foster in on Inside the K. That's how we starting the show off. We'll be right back with listeners' feedback. New segment called Who Ain't Got No Bitches. The reason why we're doing this segment because I have been a married man for going on 11 years and I just lived through other people. So I have been noticing that there's a lot of people that hit a lot of bitches, man. I'm talking about a lot of bitches. So
it's snitching coming, Sly.
So no. This is actually going to be a battle. If everybody listening in Chicago noticed that the late great Herb Kent used to do a thing on Sundays called The Battle. He would pick two R&B dusties, and they would just go at it, play their music back to back, and the people would decide who was the best. So this is like a battle. Who ain't got no bitches? This week it's Lil Wayne versus Nick Cannon. And I'm telling you, man, both of these guys done had some bitches, man. They done both had some hoes. So, and let's stop saying that these are the women that they dated, because there's no such thing as guys dating. These niggas was getting some pussy. All right? Fuck it. Let's just call it what it is. There ain't no such thing as dating. Dating is what teenagers do when they're 12, 13, 14. After 16 years old, everybody's not dating. You're fucking. All right? Otherwise, you don't even claim you did anything that you even know that.
CB.
Yo.
I refuse to participate in a segment that calls women B's and H's, but can you please run down Nick Cannon's list, because I'm a little confused on which ones he had.
Nick Cannon has some hoes, bro. Let me give you this list right here. So you and all our listening audience and these guys here will tell us who won. Nick Cannon dated, smashed Chili, Christina Milian, Heidi Klum, this Instagram model named Jenna Fume. She was on Wild 'N Out too. Of course, Mariah Carey, Kim Kardashian, Megan Good, Eva Marcel, Adrienne Balian or Bellion or whatever from 3LW, Nicole Scherzinger. Now, Nicole is from the Pussycat Dolls. She had that.
Who? How are you confirming these?
Oh, no, it's facts, bro. I seen the pictures. Yeah. So, okay, so those.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
If it's online, it's real, Sly. I mean,
Nick Cannon smashed. So now here's Lil Wayne. Now this is a tough battle this week. Lil Wayne smashed Christina Milian, Skylar Diggins, the NBA star, Kat Stacks.
What?
Kat Stacks.
First of all, Kat Stacks shouldn't count because she smashed everybody.
Exactly. I wouldn't even have that on my record.
Kat Stacks.
He still hit it. Carrie Hilson. He hit Carrie Hilson.
That's the end of the list right there. She the baddest one on the list.
Hold on. Lauren London, Nivea, rapper Trina, Solange, Farrah Franklin from Destiny Child, Tiara Marie, and we can't forget Superhead Corinne Stephens. So, man, this is a tough battle right here. Lil Wayne versus Nick Cannon. Who hit more bitch? Who ain't got no bitches? Who won? Listening audience, you tell us who won. Bro, you got any early poll results on this?
I'm going with Nick.
I'm with Nick. But we gotta get Lil Wayne is an ugly motherfucker, but he done has a lot of bitches, man.
That money pretty though.
Man, that's
I'm gonna have to say this. They both winners in my eyes.
Yeah. I mean, how can you lose in a kind of contest like this? I mean, is there really a second place?
But I'm gonna say this: Nick Cannon smash list has a low body count.
Well, these are just the most notable women. These are not all the women. These are just the most notable.
You know, like them women that usually stay discreet.
Because you got to remember, Nick Cannon smashed every Wildin' Out girl that's been on. So I didn't even say that. I could have just said the Wildin' Out girl. I mean, come on.
you said every. You had to put the adjective in there.
That's how you get the job.
He said that's part of the interview process.
Oh, that's how you get the job.
Oh, seal the deal.
But look,
hey, listen. I just gotta ask a question though. Real talk. I told you I wasn't gonna participate in this, but this is an interesting segment because we in celebrity world we all love the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? There's some nice looking women out there, and there's some fine women on that list. But me, I just personally believe, man, that Carrie Hilson just is it about quantity or quality? Because
I'm with quality. I'm with the quality.
Well, Little Wayne wins. Carrie Hilson, bro. Carrie Hilson, bro. Look her up. Carrie Hilson.
Yeah, but he had Lauren London.
Lauren London.
Hold on. Let me get
Nicole Schlesinger.
Well, I'm sorry. Adrian. That just proves my point even more. That's Little Wayne. Little Wayne wins.
Yeah.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Not.
But the nigga hit Mariah.
And that other chick you just said that I can't remember because
from the Pussycat Dolls. From the Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
That's Nick Cannon though, and I give him credit for that. But I'm a firm believer in. I don't think that Mariah Carey's actually high quality. I don't think that's really a high quality bag right there.
Yeah.
Real talk. I think she's real flaky. I don't think she's really that fine. And I'm telling you, Carrie Hilson is the truth, man. I'm just trying to tell you.
Right.
Like, look that up. Anybody who disagrees, look that up.
Hey, Kat, you got the last word on this. Who had more bitches? Lil Wayne or Nick Cannon?
Already, this is so disgusting on chauvinist shit I never heard in my life.
Well, we need you to break the tie, Kat. Break the tie. Be the tiebreaker. Be the tiebreaker. It's 2-2. Be the tiebreaker.
It's a good segment, right? Come on.
Well,
you said Nick Cannon.
Here's the tiebreaker. Here's a tiebreaker, and I know my guy's going to lose on this one. Kat, who would you sleep with first, Nick Cannon or Lil Wayne?
That's a great question, bro.
That breaks the tie right there, because you can't tell me that Kat ain't quality.
And I don't want to hear that. I'm saving it for my husband shit right now, Kat.
You pick two of the most unnoticeable niggas on. Like, this conversation is ridiculous.
Go sit in the shower, Kat, and take your phone with you.
Everybody listening on Indie Central and Inside the Cave, let us know what you think about who got more bitches, Nick Cannon or Lil Wayne. All right, here we go. Welcome back to Inside the Cave, InsideTheCavePodcast.com. Hey, welcome to Inside the Cave. My boy, I've been knowing him for a while, music producer, and now has a restaurant. I ate there when it was on Bellwood Avenue. I don't know why. I got to find out exactly where it's at now. But welcome to Inside the Cave. Jay Hush or Jabari.
What's up, Joe? What's up?
What we calling you, man? We calling you Jay Hush? We calling you Jabari? What you want us to call
you? Either one. I got a few nicknames and street nicknames, church nicknames, food nicknames, producer nicknames. I got too many. So everybody call me what they feel, how according to how I met them. So.
Support black business, man. We're trying to support.
What your mama call you? What do your mama call you? You got a nickname?
My mama used to call me JB sometimes. So.
JB.
Yeah,
we're gonna support
not
black business,
not many
man.
people call me that.
We're gonna support black business. The man got the restaurant. Don't touch my plate. Hey, tell everybody where it's at, man.
Well, I currently don't have a location. I'm doing mainly catering and personal chef services. I'm looking at a couple of locations this year for United City area or Fulton Market area. So I'm looking to open it up in those areas. So
that's dope.
So hopefully this fall.
Okay, because hey, let me tell y'all something, man. And Kat, you appreciate this. Now, a man that knows how to cook. And I done ate, man, when you remember you had the spot on Bellwood, it was like a few years ago, you had the spot on Bellwood Avenue.
Yeah, I did a pop-up,
Yeah, that's right, you had a pop-up, that's right. And man, This boy, what's that lobster meal you make? What's that lobster something? Lobster mac and cheese or some shit you make?
Yeah, I do shrimp mac and cheese, lobster mac and cheese, filet mignon mac and cheese, a few different ones.
How long you been cooking, man?
Well, I've been cooking since I was 9. Like, both of my parents worked, so my mom just kind of taught me how to like prep. And then by the time I was 12, 13, I was cooking full meals. So that's how I really got into cooking.
Everybody follow him on Instagram, My Thoughts 27, and he got pictures of some of his foods and stuff that he makes.
Yeah, the business page "Don't Touch My Plate" is where all the food is.
What? You got another page? You said "Don't Touch My Plate"?
Yeah, "Don't Touch My Plate" is my business page. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta follow that. Yeah, man. Yeah. So a lot of people don't know this too, that you also a music producer as well.
Yeah, I grew up in the church playing music and got into production when I was like 17. So I do a lot of production, like R&B, hip hop, some gospel stuff. I've done a lot of it over the years. 20-some years I've been involved with music.
No doubt, because I remember your album. You got an album. It's on. I know it's on iTunes right now. Was it cause My Thoughts?
Yeah, My Thoughts, My Music. That was an album I put out about 8. It's been 8 years ago now. Yeah. Now people waiting for another one. I'm working on it, but the food has really kind of like taken over most of my time. So I got you got to go where the money is.
Man, Don't Touch My Plate. Follow that on Instagram, man. I'm talking about. Hey, Kat, look that up, man. Look at this food. This boy know how to throw down shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
You see it, Sly?
Oh yeah. I'm on both of the pages. Yeah.
Look at that macaroni and cheese. Look at that shit, bro. You can't throw down like that.
Probably not, but I'm in the kitchen right now doing vegan stuffed peppers.
Okay, yeah, that's a good question. So my thoughts, Jay Hush. A lot of people now are going to the health route. They're trying to eat better and all that kind of stuff. You have options like that. I know you say you're a chef, personal chef, so you have options like that for people.
Yes, I do have veggie options, and people, a lot of. Now I don't get a lot of it, but I get some clients that ask for veggie options and vegan options. And a lot of people that don't eat chicken or beef, and so I get them seafood options. So I kind of cater to a lot of different types of clientele, but most of my clientele, they want everything I have on my menu. they just like what I present, and it's something a little bit different than the average person that's doing catering. It's more like pasta and grill things, kind of based. A lot of seafood and stuff like that. I'm not a soul food caterer,
Right. I'm looking at this salmon.
People automatically assume because you're black, you cater soul food, and that's not the case at all.
Right. Salmon over garlic mash with creamy shrimp and sauce. Boy, this shit look good. And you know what's the key? The presentation. Because there's a lot of people that know how to cook. But it's the presentation. That's why I give my boy Big Dog a lot of credit, because he know how. When you go by his crib and he cook, he got everything laid out perfect. The presentation.
Yeah, and if people eat with their eyes first, and I just worked on my presentation over years. Like I always cook, but it didn't look like it. Like it always tasted good, but the presentation is something I've been kind of like working on since like 13, and I got my point self to where I'm at now, and I'm just still trying to get better at it every day. So.
That's good, man. We're gonna send people. Hey, people want to get in touch with you, man, and get hooked up with Don't Touch My Plate. How can they reach you?
They can email order dtmp@gmail.com, or they can text 312-813-6401 if they have any inquiries for catering or personal chef services. I do have an event coming up soon, March 16th. I'm doing my second annual tasting. It's a luxury tasting, and you get I think I have like 13 dishes that you can taste and a couple of desserts. It's going to be really nice. It's March 16th. So that's next Saturday from 4 to 8.
Where's it gonna be at?
3450 West Blake Street.
Okay, cool. Jay Hush, man. Hey, so you say you slowed down on the music side now? Because the
yeah, I kind of slowed down on it. Actually, I have a studio, but it kind of, like I said, the food picked up tremendously. So I rent the studio out to another group of people, and I just do music as it comes at my leisure.
What's your go-to dish? Like if someone wanted to say what are you known for? Like what would you say?
It's probably one of the things that made me go viral, because I have like 31,000 followers on Facebook, and that's where I kind of built my fan base from. Was the mac and cheese? Me doing the shrimp mac and cheese and the Philly steak mac and cheese. I won a couple competitions so far, just as far as mac and cheese is concerned. So that's kind of where it started. Like, it's a go-to dish, but I have some other favorites that people love. I got a grilled pineapple wing that people love. What else do people love? The fried lobster tail. A few dishes that people really, order from me a lot. Shrimp and grits, people order from me a lot. Salmon and spinach, they order from me a lot. So between all those dishes, that's what a lot of people are looking to me for, and I get orders for that stuff every week.
So like you say, like if someone wanted to hire you, you'll come to their house and cook for them and stuff like that too?
Yeah, I've done this, for groups of 2 up to like 15, just at their house. They doing like couples dinners and stuff like that. I charge for me coming out, and then I charge for the food.
See, this I wanted to do that one time, but then I thought about it. I was like, if I bring a man over here to my house and start cooking, this man will end up fucking my wife.
Not on purpose. I might trip and fall into it, but I ain't gonna do it on purpose. Like I slide on a spoon and then fall into your wife. That's why I have to.
Oh,
but women love. I can say women love men that can cook, and it's a growing population of men that can cook, and it's more men cooking now than women now.
Yeah. My boy Big Dog, the other host on the show, the one I was just telling you about, who throw down like that, man, the presentation and stuff, he just made it on too. Yeah, hey Big Dog, check out his page on Instagram. Don't touch my plate. Check out some of these dishes my boy Jay Hush be making, man. Going down.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, this the Eastside Inside the Cave.
Same thing I got you last year, Kat.
Coconut smile.
All right, you slimy motherfucker.
Kat, me and my wife would love to have you.
Pause.
I would love to have your wife probably more than you anyway.
Damn. Remind me to edit that. All right, here we go. Normally on Valentine's Day, for the past 3 years since we've been doing this show, I usually clown all the women who don't have nobody for Valentine's Day. But I'm not going to do that this year because of all the heat me and Sly got on Christmas, or what we did on Christmas. So no, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is help men understand women better and what women really want. There's a new movie with Taraji talking about what men. So I'm going to help men understand women better. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to use an example with our newest couple on Inside the Cave, Sly and Kat. They're our newest couple. Okay, now, so here's the example. Okay, Kat, read your line.
Hey, babe. I just found out we're getting $3,000 back on our tax return. I know it's not a lot, but I think maybe we could put $2,000 away and spend $1,000 on a vacation. What do you think?
Now, stop right there. Now, most guys, when their woman comes in and talks to them, they don't know what to say. So a lot of times they will say something like, hey, Sly.
Okay, that's cool.
That's the wrong answer, because when your woman talks to you, she wants to conversate. She doesn't just want you to give her a one-word answer. She wants to talk. So, Sly, give the other answer.
Whatever you want to do.
Now, you would think this would be a good answer, a good response back to your woman, because you're telling her, yeah, go ahead and do what you want to do. But you got to remember something, fellas. A woman's going to do whatever she wants to do anyway. See, when your woman comes in and talks to you about a plan, she's already had her mind made up that she's going to do it, regardless of what you really think about it. She wants to talk with you, and it's your job to act like you're listening and act like you're interested in what she's talking about. So, Kat, ask that question again.
Hey, babe, I just found out we're getting $3,000 back on our tax return. I know it's not a lot, but I think we should put $2,000 away and spend $1,000 on vacation. What do you think?
Remember, fellas, your job is to conversate with your woman. She wants you to be a man and be assertive, but she also wants to do what she wants to do and be told that she's right. So the correct answer is this, Sly, C.
I disagree, babe. I think instead we should spend $1,000 on a vacation and maybe put 2 G's away for a rainy day.
There it is. CB's relationship advice and telling men what exactly women want. You like that, Ro? I know you didn't know nothing about that. You like that, Ro?
Who the fuck is a writer for this show? They need fired immediately.
You know they ain't getting no damn W-2s either.
Man, I need a SAG card.
You know what, CD? You know what? I am going to 3,000% agree.
Thank you.
That was very well. Now, while my response would be, well, bitch, that's just what I said. I like the fact that, A, it was a way for my man to show he agreed with my plan by claiming the plan. Like, I get what you're trying to do.
That was the fiction.
Right. I like again, my this is why I'm single now, because I'd have been like, well, damn, bitch, that's just what I just said. but I get exactly how you thought that out. That was dope.
Well, it's just like someone sent me a text. My wife actually sent me a meme saying, just a little advice. Even if she says she's not hungry, still bring her something to
eat. Yes.
Oh, man, don't you know it?
Man, I know that one, partner. I know that one.
Hey,
they gonna be all in your food.
You just gotta play the game.
And to give you guys some advice, it be those little tiny things. It be the extra taco you bring home that get you some head that night. Like, we don't need you to dress a certain way. We don't need you to be a certain way. It's when you do little things for us, we remember and we give it back fourfold.
Well, see, that's so little. I get the head first, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, I brought home.
That's because you're giving them Seagram 7 and 7. That's exactly what happens after a bitch drank Seagram 7 and 7.
I promise you, I'm gonna tell you this story. That why I use that 7 and 7 shit, because it's funny. Just like
because you was dating some old bitch. That's why.
Yo, just real quick.
Lizard. She around you, Lizard. It's all right.
Real quick, off subject.
Only old bitches drink 7 and 7.
I agree with Kat 1,000%. But real quick, off subject. Like
only hole in the wall bars have
30 seconds, Kat. So it was this years ago. It had got to be like more than 10 years ago, right? I was dating this chick, or this chick was dating me, and she's at least 2 years younger than me, right? In a bar, and she asked the bartender, "Can I get a 7 and 7?" And I didn't know what the fuck a 7 and 7 was.
He was fucking some old nigga.
Listen, bro. So I'm like, damn. So another time, she's like, "Man, come over to the house. Stop and get me some Seagram 7." I went into a liquor store. First time purchasing this shit. It was like a half a gallon of this shit cost $7.50. Yeah. So
it sound like to me she thought you worked for the railroad.
That's when I started thinking like you, Kat. Like, what the fuck is this shit she got me drinking? And she 2 years younger than me. So then they prompted me to ask her the question when when I go over her crib, I'm like, why are you drinking this shit? And she say she used to date a dude that was about 10 years older than her.
I told you.
And then this
old nigga.
And
she like, Gerald, I love this. What is this we drinking, Gerald?
Hey, so when I see her,
I drank this when I leave the railroad.
so now when I see her, like that's the running joke. I like, you still drinking the same drink, Nana? Like I say it just like that.
I'm gonna hold it to your soul, Sly. You gotta educate some of these females. Bring her something a little bit better than Seagram's. That was her drink. Now I think. No, that wasn't her drink. That was his drink. She was borrowing it. She could have borrowed another one.
Hey, she said that shit was cheap.
Especially when you went landing, right?
Hey, yeah, exactly. She was doing that. I have to bring no extra.
Sly, we got to move on. Sly, we got to move on.
If you drinking Seagram 7, you don't know who you talking to.
I wasn't drinking Seagram 7. Back then, I was drinking Hennessy.
Oh, my God. Oh, okay. Bro, did you like that? Did you like that little role play thing I did to help men out to understand women? Did you get that?
Yeah, I got it, man.
From a married man, do you think that would work though with your wife?
With my wife, no, hell no.
No, it wouldn't work.
Bro wife is answer is C and A. Like this what we
Hey, listen. I'm so bad. If I take $20 out of the savings account, I'm in trouble. So it's she actually want to hear, yeah, babe, you right. When you say CG, you could be what or what? There you go.
You can either be happy or you can be married.
Big Dog's old school mini mix. Throw it on Inside the Cave.
Y'all already know what it is.
Kick this one here for me. My time, popular since I started.
Jay Hush, so I'm gonna keep you on. I'm gonna run this segment by you real quick, and y'all just tell me, man, this is true, false, or just like that. True, false, or just some things that we may have heard in the past or whatever like that. Just tell me, true, false, or All right. If you're married and one of you all didn't gain any weight, but the other one did, is the person that didn't gain any weight cheating?
That's false.
No, they're not cheating.
Okay, because like, see, two in shape, a couple, they both in shape. Okay, cool. If they both fat, okay, cool. But if one of them like really, really in shape and the other one ain't, I think the one that's in shape is cheating.
Or it might be genetic.
What's your theory with that one?
Where you get that from?
Okay, just think about it. Like I seen like for instance, this might be my biggest pause moment on this show.
Crazy, but the shit makes some damn sense.
But look.
No, it don't, Joe.
Look, this might be my biggest pause moment on this show. I saw this. It's this couple I follow, or this girl I follow. She always posts pictures of her and her husband, and they like health freaks. And all I kept thinking, like, man, I know they be having some good sex. Like, I just know they just be fucking good. That's the first thing that come to my mind. Like when I see them together, and then if I see when I see two fat couples together, I'm like, yeah, you know what?
CB, you a fucking pervert.
Yeah, I am. I've been called worse. But look, then when I see like a couple that's they both fat asses, I'm like, well, you know what? They probably having good sex too. But if one of you is big and fat, and the other one is slim and in shape, I think the one that's slim and in shape is cheating on the one that's big and fat.
You think your wife cheating on you?
She might.
Yeah.
You use the top voice.
She might.
She might.
Hey, you walk right into that one. You open the door.
Good question, Joe.
I told you that's why I won't let my thoughts come through. Jay Hush come through and cook for me.
I mean, I just drop it off and keep moving. Man.
Yeah, that's what you're going to do. You're going to drop it off at the front. All right, here we go. True, false, yeah. A man that carries all cash has a lot of hoes.
Absolutely. In my history, in my 40-something years of life, everybody that carries cash all the time has a lot of hoes and pays for pussy. So
yeah.
Both.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hey, Jabbar,
they got a pussy bill. That's why they keep the cash on.
Jabbar,
You
so fucking judgmental right now. That's some bullshit.
I got a great uncle that used to do it. He's like, this money is for my pussy bill. That's what he used to do.
And see,
he had a whole bunch of hoes.
That generation didn't have the same kind of problems that this generation had because that's what they did. They paid for the pussy and got done, and they was done with it. They wasn't lingering around texting her all night. Hey, bitch, it's Friday. I got a few dollars. Come over here and then go on. I gotta go home.
They didn't even have cell phones.
Right. Called her from a payphone.
My great uncle used to say, "Girl, reach down in my damn pocket and don't leave nothing."
Hey, did he have a hole in that pocket?
Yeah, sometimes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yep.
Keep reaching. Start scratching his kneecap and shit.
He said, "Girl, reach down in my damn pocket and don't leave nothing." I said, "Yeah, buddy, you finna get it."
All right, so I guess we're going with true on that.
True.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. True, false, all successful beauticians are in relationships with dope boys.
That's not fucking true.
That's true. That's true.
That is maybe in Chicago, not
emphatically
here.
True. That's from coast to coast.
Yeah, but they don't have successful relationships though. They in a relationship, but it never lasts.
You're right, because the dope boy end up getting with a CNA or RN.
That was going to be my next question too.
He's moving around while she's stationary though. He know where she at all the time, and he's moving around.
Well, let me stay on the East Coast. So I own a salon with my wife. I am far from a dope boy, and actually, I'm currently jobless.
You're not jobless. You're on strike.
She supporting you, Mrs. Clee supporting you.
Hey, that's how we know that nigga selling dope.
Right.
You ain't got no job, bro.
You selling them pills again, bro?
That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing with Uber.
Yeah, I'm flipping Uber. No dope boys on the East Coast, bro.
Okay.
That's Ro out there slanging. I ain't hearing that shit. Ro, like you can believe in Jesus, but you can call on me.
All right, here's another one. True, false, if she wears nipple rings, she fucks on the first night.
True.
Yeah, 11 times out of 10, yeah.
He said 11 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the women that's listening to this right now that nipples just perked up at work and they playing with their nipple rings through their bra. Love y'all. And can I get a date?
Hold on. Hey, Sly.
What's up?
It don't even got to be the first date. First time you met them.
Right. Skype me. Like people still Skype.
Right.
Oh man. All right. Okay, here's one. I got another one. If she still lives at home with her mother or with her parents and she's 28 plus, once you sleep with her, you got to marry her.
No.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Hold on. What's the question?
What?
I don't understand the question.
If she's over 28 and she still lives with her parents, if you sleep with her, you got to marry her.
Hell no. No, you
don't have to. You don't have to marry her, and she probably ain't looking to be married if she's still living at home with her parents.
I disagree.
No,
I think she's saving it. She's waiting for it.
She's not saving it. She's been with Missy Man.
She ain't saving it. That thing done been around and she done came back home.
Kat look like she want to give an answer. What you thinking, Kat? You like you want to say something?
Now, I don't want to say shit. I'm standing there thinking, like, if she a Sagittarius and she left-handed, do she suck dick with her mouth or with her elbow?
That's the next question. That's the next question.
He like, if she got nipple rings on, do that mean she like chicken wings or chicken thighs? Like, I don't understand how you
thighs. She like thighs.
I don't understand the connection for them.
She like thighs, Kat.
This is an old theory I've been told since the beginning of time. True, false, or white girls get better head than black women.
Nah.
Yeah. A lot of ends on here. A lot of ends. I heard also. I think that white girls suck more dick, but black girls suck better.
I plead the fifth.
No, I can't.
I plead the fifth.
You know what? What's the scientific? The scientific method is you have to have enough opportunities to actually give a good test. And I can honestly say, I don't have enough opportunities to give a good answer for that.
So where did that start from then? That white girls suck better dick?
Yeah, can guys tell? Can you tell what race a woman is by how she's giving you fellatio?
I probably
Hell no.
I probably could.
A mouth sound is a mouth sound.
I probably could.
I don't care what race it is.
I probably could.
Okay. Well, I got a question. I got a question to elaborate on that question. True, false, or if she sucks your dick with a condom on, she a hoe.
No, she's not a hoe. She's a certified hoe.
Okay. I would think that means she's a hooker.
She's a $40 holla hole in the back of what's the strip club out south? Little joint.
Ain't that crazy though? Yeah. So here you go. True, false, and
Wait, help me understand why if she'll do it. I mean, tell me something. Why? Because maybe she doesn't want to get STI in her mouth. Like why?
Kat, you ain't never paid for sex before, and neither has nobody else on this.
Yeah,
but
I'm a virgin that paying for sex.
Most hookers, from what we were told, because nobody on here has ever paid for sex.
Allegedly.
Well, yeah, most hookers use help me out, Joe. Help me out.
Yes.
I don't know about no hookers.
So only hookers don't want to get diseases?
Flavor condoms, I don't know. What you trying to say, CB? They know how to put condoms on with their mouth.
Yeah, that's all good. Man, you slow down. That's my next question. Yeah.
She could be trying to protect her investment, though.
What if she had a lot of dental work?
Right.
What's the condom gonna do?
Ensure that your hot sauce and goddamn McDonald's and Wendy's ass semen don't fuck her damn gums up and give her gingivitis.
It's pineapple juice, Kat. It's pineapple juice.
Half these niggas can't spell pineapple. They don't know what a damn pineapple is. Like.
Okay, and all true, false, or all CNAs are hoes.
Not all.
I think a certain age range.
I think the better question is, are all CNAs
20 to 30?
Would you say all CNAs are single parents? That's fucked up.
Are we talking about a certain state or just period?
I think that's globally.
Like Atlanta, Georgia.
No, listen, that wasn't a rip. Like when you a single parent, you don't have a whole lot of. You got kids to raise, so what you do is you aim for low bearing fruit. CNA is the easiest one to get up the food chain. It's hard to go get an RN because you got to go to school and you got to learn all that medical.
Yeah, a lot of strippers become CNAs.
Yeah,
in Atlanta, definitely in Atlanta.
We gonna stop the CNA hating this shit because everybody complaining about CNAs telling your ass she got a wife. Like, let her be, okay?
I'm sorry. A lot of strippers got MBAs too.
True that.
All
right. That was true, false, and I'm just trying something else new out with my boy Jay Hush. Hey, Jay Hush, tell everybody once again, man, where they can check you out on Instagram and call you up and get some catering and stuff, man.
Yeah, Instagram. My personal page is mythoughts2027. I post everything on there, funny stuff, everything, religious, everything. My business page is Don't Touch My Plate. That's for where the food is. If you want to salivate at your phone and touch your phone and all that shit, you go to that page and you can reach me at order.dtmp@gmail.com, or you can text 312-813-6401. Don't Touch My Plate on Facebook as well.
Your Instagram page smell good, bro. I'm talking about like I smell that food. That's Big Dog can say I'm a big eater, boy. Oh shit. I like what I'm seeing on there.
I'm all about this moonlight. I'm all about
Sly, you got a question of the day to start off?
I do have a question of the day today. The question of the day today is, would you all be okay with a female barber cutting your son's hair and a male beautician doing your daughter's hair?
Now, is this female barber? Is this like a dyke or just a female barber?
Ooh, now day and age, you just gotta go by. That's their trade. I don't know.
Ask the question again. I'd be cool with that, man. I tell you what, back home is this dude, man, and he cold with that shit.
So you be fine with him doing your daughter's hair?
Shit, he do my daughter's hair, my mom's hair. Shit, he cold with that shit, bro. I got to get it to him.
Okay, so would you be fine with a female barber cutting your son's hair?
If she know how to cut, yeah.
Now,
bro, you want me?
What about them dykes? Would you be cool with that? Like I'm talking about them studs that look like niggas but really ain't niggas.
Yeah.
You cool with them cutting?
Well, it depends on what kind of stud she is.
Home shit.
There's two different types of studs now.
Yeah. Hey, I heard them studs be walking around with they strap on in their pants. No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm not lying, bro. I can look.
They be taking the gray pants. They take the gray sweatpants.
Them motherfuckers walk around with a strap on in their pants, bro. So now imagine that stud cutting your son's hair, and then you got to explain why this girl dick is on hard.
Hey, fuck out of here, man. This nigga's so full of shit.
Hey, y'all think I'm okay? I'm gonna bring somebody on that's gonna prove my point.
Whose man is this?
Who was that?
Studs be walking around with strap-ons, man.
What was that listener that just fact-checked everything? I hope she fact-checked this shit.
I'm gonna bring somebody on. I'm gonna prove it to you. Them studs be walking on. They walk around with their strap-ons. I had a chick told me the other week that the stud told her to grab my dick. And it was a strap-on. She wear the strap-on underneath her pants. Yeah.
So if you was getting your head shaved by this individual, CB, remember what I told you before?
I gotta keep my eyes open for her.
I
gotta see what's going on. I'm putting it to you like this.
She not cutting your hair with the dick. She cutting your hair with clippers. Like, it doesn't matter what she has in her pants. And cutting hair. Why do?
Kat, she might have to lean on him a little bit.
Yeah, Kat.
She might lean on him.
Yeah, Kat, I can't do it. I'm just be honest with you. Y'all can say I'm gay.
So let me get this straight. You'd rather have a real man.
That's what I was supposed to go. Dog, I'm like these niggas here cut my dick all day long.
Man, look.
Fuck that. I'd rather have the female cut my shit.
Second of all, you ain't got no hair. When the last time we been to the barbershop?
I was at the barbershop last week getting my beard done. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, off subject. Let me tell you what happened to me at the barbershop.
Oh shit!
I didn't know. I got my beard done, right? I was at my son's house. It was a new barbershop. So
I forgot you got low boys.
Yeah, so I said, let me get my beard done real quick. And I fall asleep in the chair because, they put that, they put the sauna thing on and they really take care of your beard. Man, when I woke up, man, I'm like, my son came to me and said, Dad, your beard looks different. I'm like, damn, it must look different for a 6-year-old to say something. So I looked in the mirror, I'm like, damn, it do look different. I was like, man, he must have just shaved it different. So when I got home, the wife said, she was like, they put some dye on your beard or something? I said, nah, they ain't put no dye on my beard. I don't know. And
they sprayed that Beijing shit on there.
Nah, you know what they did? They put they put them fibers on it. So
I get that shit.
I didn't know. I took a shower, man. My beard was gone.
That shit was washing, don't wear.
I said, man, they could have at least told the nigga they was gonna do some shit like that, man. Cause I ain't know. I thought they were just spraying my spraying some air like to clean the hair off my face. I ain't know.
No, that's the fibers.
Yeah, I ain't know that's what they was doing, man. Shit.
To make it look fuller. Fuller.
Man, it was full. I should have took a picture, but I don't take pictures of myself like that. But man, my beard was full as hell. I'm like, damn. I knew it was something for my son to be like, Dad, your beard ain't never looked like that for a 6-year-old.
Hey, I got a question. Question off topic.
Yeah.
What's the acceptable number of selfies that a man's allowed to take per year?
Shit.
You got to ask Kat that shit. Kat, question, Kat. How many selfies would you accept from a man per year?
No, Kat, if you go through your man's phone, right, and you see about 30 pictures of himself in there. Like,
that's down. I can tell you right now, that's unacceptable.
He just got number.
Come on, Kat.
30, that's more than for a lifetime.
Come on, Kat, embellish this shit for us. Come on.
I'm definitely sad and like, damn, this nigga get dressed and he's cute, huh? Oh, you sexy. In there.
She said he's cute.
He said he's sexy.
Cute.
CB said 30. I'm like, damn, 30. And they still in his fucking phone?
That would tell me he's sending them to somebody. Like, what on earth are you having a fashion show for without an audience?
You know what, Kat? You will hope that he is, but what if he wasn't? He just like taking pictures of himself all day.
Would you say, I'd rather you be cheating, nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't get to the mirror. Hold up, Kat. I'm about to take a selfie and send it to you.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's a lot of niggas and divas out here, man.
Y'all don't even understand how uncomfortable I be with people who want to send me pictures of themselves and their personal life. Because I don't look at the picture like everybody else. I'm checking the background. I want to see the filter. I want to see everything that's going. Like, I'm nosy.
You gonna see?
I'm nosy as hell, so I want to know. And people, I can't stand dick pics. Please don't send no picture of your damn dick to me. Like, I could not stand those. I think that is so classless. Like, if you'll show it in a picture, you'll put it in a crackhead mouth. Like, you don't care.
Damn, you got a point. I was about to argue with you, Kat, but you know what? You won. I can't say nothing with that.
Put it in a crackhead mouth.
Damn. How you get from photo to crackhead's mouth? Damn.
I don't know. She's right, but she got a point though.
Crack is whack.
All right. That was the question of the day. Let us know what you think about that.
Get your attention. Work that chair.
Reporting live from the streets. In the streets with Inside the Cave.
Welcome back to Inside the Cave. We are live in the streets, getting ready to talk with one of the voices of the culture. Woke comedy is what he does best, man. Always has got a comedy with a message involved. Last year, he gave me an interview that got kind of screwed up on my end. But guess what? The man is a good enough brother, good enough dude to be able to give me a second interview. I'm getting ready to talk with D.L. Hughley. I saw what you did after the show was over, and you tipped everybody out there. I've been here 20 times. I've never seen anybody do that. And the look on those people's faces, that's one of the realest things.
Man,
that's one of the realest things.
Nah, that's just people that they took good care of us. They took good care of y'all. No complaints. Everybody had a good time.
I mean, and you so down to earth, man, because even in your jokes, you say jokes that ordinary people just can relate to. And it's just amazing, like how as big as you are, you done performed in 400 people to 4,000 to 40,000, and you just can relate to everybody. You the voice of the culture, man.
You know what's funny? When people say stuff like that, I'm honored, but I really try to make sure that my voice is clear, because I think if you're who you are, then one human being to another, and your humanity shines through, hopefully people can connect to that. But I love what I do, and I really love people. I love our people.
I can tell, man.
And by our people, I mean human beings. And I think that if you're human, I'm going to fuck with you.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, I would listen to the radio. Cheryl Underwood came on Steve Harvey Morning Show, and she was talking about the Jefferson Parker's thing. She said the perfect person, and Jamie did his thing, but the perfect person to play George Jefferson would be you.
Well, Jamie's a much better actor.
He looked like him, but you can actually...
Yeah, well, that's because we had the same experience. But you know what I took away from that? I watched it.
Yeah.
And it's sad that they could have conversations back then that we can't have now.
At all.
It says a lot about how we devolved.
Yeah.
We weren't as rocked by words.
Right.
Because we looked at the intent.
Right.
And so I think that show showed exactly how far we have fallen back.
Yeah.
Not by what we don't say, by what we do say, by what we don't.
Right.
I don't think it's just the words. I just think our intent is different.
Yeah. Congratulations on the new show, man.
Thank you, man.
We were just at my wife's auntie shop. She watches it every night. I got a DVR, but I follow your social media, and I see all the clips, and it's like, man, you know, the stuff you doing, man. Like I said, you the voice of it. What's it like? I know you said you called it the DL Hughley show because they canceled it. They go,
right. But they bring somebody else on to call me back. I just love what I do, and I think I'm blessed to be in a position where I am. I've been given these opportunities, and I don't take them lightly, and I understand.
We need it too.
That you know, because when people say stuff like I can't say that, but I can say this: I'm blessed to be in a position where I get to say exactly what I mean, and be as clear as possible. And I'm not really necessarily all that afraid of the repercussions.
No doubt. You like one of the few people that ain't. Right. Now you know, last time I talked with you, Trump had just did some stuff. But now, what do you think about this Mueller? I can't believe this Mueller report that came out. I can't watch CNN and Fox News.
Most people haven't read the report.
Okay.
And either he's guilty of a crime, or we should change what guilt means.
Right.
And I think that shows a lot about people, that they're willing to vacillate and move back and forth between their mores and what they believe and what they don't. Listen, I love Barack Obama, but if he had done what Trump had done, I wouldn't care what anybody thought or what I thought. I would think that was wrong, and I would say something about it.
Yeah.
I think that people are willing to move their edge for convenience, and I think it's a shame. And I think it really just shows how cowardly we are.
Oh yeah,
as a society.
That's real talk.
Because all they say is, well, the economy's doing good, so that means that is literally the love of money. And I think that epitomizes where we are as a society, that we're so concerned about financial gains that we look the other way when other things are happening.
It's true. I saw on your social media that your passion is your tattoos. That's like your getaway. How many tats you got?
Oh, I don't know. A lot.
Yeah.
Well, I just had to get them redone.
Okay.
You know, because they fade. You know, like
yeah.
like memories.
Right. Right.
I dig the cat who does them, Big Steve, and I dig the best tattoo I can say I ever got was one to my father.
Right.
And it was the perfect experience because there was enough pain. My tattoo of my father reminds me of my relationship with him. It's pain and permanence. Like, I'll never forget what he meant to me and I'll not necessarily forget how painful it was, but they all kind of come together and are something that's impactful, and I'll never forget.
Last question. I love how you comedians, real comedians, can use something that you're going through and make it a joke and use it to inspire other people. One of your brothers, Def Jam brothers, I listen to him, J. Anthony Brown.
I love Jay.
And he's going through leukemia.
Yeah.
Do you see how he's fighting that? And I just want to know what you think about it.
I think that comedy is pain.
Yeah.
The comedy and tragedy are the same thing.
Yeah.
And the saddest thing about Jay to me is he never got, and I see he's still here now, and obviously I think he's doing well. I'm sure he's gonna beat this thing. But I think that sometimes we don't appreciate people when we hear them every day or see them every day, and we have to have something like this to remind us how solid they are and how important they are.
Yeah.
But comedy is really just that. I remember the whole time my father was dying, I never forgot that I was his son, and I also never forgot that I was a comedian.
Yeah.
So it was the most weird confluence of two things collided at one time, and I think that's just kind of what happens to artists, and particularly comedians.
No doubt. I just want to pay you a compliment too, because your opening acts, I just think that shows a lot about how secure the artist is, the comedian is, for have a 2-3 dope opening acts like that.
Yeah, but they all fired now. I'm tired. You'll never see them niggas again.
Big Dog's Country Rap Tune of the Week. Big Dog's Country Rap Tune of the Week. Off the
It's your boy Big Dog, and I'm going inside the cave with Big Dog's Country Rap Tunes.
Inside the Cave.
Okay, hey, this is how I want to start the show, and I'm so glad Kat here. We kind of changed the format up this week because one of the listeners said they want to make sure Kat is on for a Sly segment or something like that. But this is what I want to know, Kat and the guys. I got a look. Nah, I ain't gonna say I got. Well, yeah, I do. Last week, 5, maybe 6 different conversations with ladies, and because I'm completely out the game now, so I give a little bit of advice. And what I'm realizing is sometimes you can just, because you got love for some people, or you just sincerely not trying to get with them. It's almost like Kat. Like if Kat asked me like a real, like, yo, I'm dating somebody, what you think about this? I would give her a 100 answer. You feel me? But what I'm realizing is that a lot of women really don't want to hear the truth from a man. So I want to ask y'all, is there such a thing as giving a woman, or giving a man too, women give a man too much game? I want to know what y'all think about that. Let me expand on it. For example, someone asked me, and check it, crazy part is they all are in the same age group, and they asked me about a certain situation. I told them, I said, well, look, yes, I'm married, but I'm not an advocate for marriage. And more than likely, since you all in your mid-30s, if you ain't married now, you more than likely ain't gonna get married. I said, because there's no such thing as you meeting a single man. Oh no, I'm dating a single man. I said, no, that's what he tells you, but there's no such thing as a single man. A man hasn't been single since he was like 17. Once a man is in his 20s, he ain't single. Now, he might not be serious with nobody, but best believe, if he ain't messing with you, he messing with somebody. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as that. And all 4 to 5 women gave me the, I can't believe that. Why would you say that? So my advice with them, I said, hey, you got to be better than the competition. You know what I mean? So I said, probably going to steal him from his wife or his girlfriend or the person that he's serious with.
But I think they looked at you like that because are you explaining to your daughters that's how it is?
No, my daughter's not in her 30s.
No, but I'm just saying in general, is that how you would tell your daughter?
Yeah, I told. Yeah.
Lies. Every woman has grown up with conflicting story where they've heard, oh, if you do this and you do that and you do this, he'll love you. You'll be wife material. many mothers say, oh, you should behave this way, or you should do that. So basically, you just dropped a bomb on them. You just explained to them that everything you were taught isn't really true, because this is how it is. That's why they looked at you that way, because of course you wouldn't say to your daughters, hey, every man has another woman, daughter.
In her 30s, yes. If she meets a guy in her 30s, yes, he's not single. He's just interested in you, and you might be able to take him from his situation.
That's what you're going to tell your daughter, who concentrates in her 20s on like her academics. You're going to say, hey, if she
didn't get married in her 20s, I'm going to tell her, hey, the chances, especially by that time, yeah, it's more than.
That's unfortunate, because that's when I feel like right now men are actually, once they hit 40, I feel like they grow up a little bit.
Yes, and
like
if he's a good man, he's not going to be single, Kat. If he's a good man, why would he be single? If he's such a great guy, why would he be single? Just think about that.
I'm sorry. Why do you believe that because someone is ungreat at 30, they have to be? They have to not have, like, they need a partner to do it? Like, why is that your generalization?
Kat, if I asked you a question about women and you gave me a straight up answer, I gotta take you for your word, because you're a woman. You know things that I don't know. So this is not really a debate. You're asking me about a man. I'm telling you about men.
No, I'm not. And this is what I'm saying.
No, not you. I'm just saying women in general.
Relax. Number one, relax. Number two, I am only repeating what you're saying, honey. I'm not making any assumptions. I'm just repeating your words so you can understand that in real life, it sounds great in theory. But you would never tell your daughter, who worked through her whole 20s for her doctorate, that she's never going to find a man.
I didn't say that she's never going to find a man. I'm telling her
you
that.
Just did. Oh,
I said that there's no men that's single. There's no such thing as a single man in his 30s.
Oh, okay, you're right. So you're going to tell your daughter that she's not going to get her own man, because all men over 30 have
that's
a woman?
The facts. Big dog, you have a daughter. Am I lying? Roland, you have a daughter that's older than mine. Am I lying? What did I say?
I actually got two daughters in their teens, and they're both virgins. So I think I'm probably the most qualified person to speak on this. Because the likelihood of my daughters meeting a man before 25 is probably like slim and none. And the gene pool is so damn thin that I'm actually gearing my children to actually, yes, be single. Because men really ain't shit. And there's nobody who could ever be a king to my princesses the way I am to their mother. So a little young dude got to come pretty smooth. He got to be a thorough OG already.
I got you, but did what I say was wrong though?
I think it was wrong.
Hold on, Sly. I understood what you were saying, and it's true. You're either in a situation, going into a situation, or coming out of a situation. No men are single. They're in situations. Exactly. As a matter of fact, what's funny is that out of Kat's own mouth, she clowned the shit out of Sad on the show, because he's actually in a relationship, and he called his relationship a situation, and she said, what the fuck are you, 7? Remember that shit?
Exactly. So, he's one of the good guys.
Exactly. But he was in a situation because he's not married. Like, why are we 30 years old still calling people our girlfriends or boyfriends? Like, that's crazy to me. No. Like, no, you're in a situation, and if it goes to the next level, and if you see something better come through, then she got an opportunity.
You can hang yourself up too. You can hang yourself up to dry too, my man, because you started the conversation with, I don't agree with you. And here it is. You're not going to tell your daughters, who you would hope remain virgins until they're adult, to find a good man. You would not tell them, fuck these niggas, everybody fucking with somebody else.
So I guess
that's not true. I pretty much did.
So I guess my original statement is true, that there's a such thing as giving a woman too much game, because they really honestly can't handle it. Because we're just showing.
No, it's not about, and this is what I'm saying. You have to come out of, I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm asking for you to stop thinking you're the smartest one in the room for a second and actually look at it from another point of view. You've taught your daughters since they were little girls You don't say, oh no, there's no Prince Charming. You haven't raised your daughters like that. You're actually going out of your way to show her the example that you would like her to follow. You are a good dad. You're investing that energy. You're showing them the way they should look for their husband.
Exactly. And that's unlikely, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's
an unfortunate. If this is for real, if you're like being totally for real, that you would tell your daughter that, I feel bad for the boys that have to come up against her now. Because now, whereas I am working hard as hold on. As a 30-something-year-old black woman, I'm still trying to fall in love with black men. You all.
This has nothing to do with color, though, Kat.
Reckless shit. Y'all do some reckless shit.
All men.
And y'all ask for black women to put up with a lot of the reckless shit y'all do.
Right.
So as a 30-something woman who was raised to not need a man, my mama made the mistake of telling me I didn't need one, which was horrible to me. Mm-hmm. That was very wrong. Because now, as a 30-something, I'm looking to men to prove her wrong. And no one can do it. My mama was right. So what I'm saying is, I wouldn't dare, even with my experience, tell my daughter, these niggas ain't shit. I wouldn't dare do that to her and rob her of meeting a good young man raised by another good man. I wouldn't dare do that to her.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. All right, so maybe in this man cave, we're using the wrong vernacular. So let's clarify a few things. I totally agree with you, Kat. So let's say this. All I'm saying is that with the gene pool being as small as it has been for women, especially women in their 30s, wouldn't you warn your children on both sides?
I would tell my daughter, the man you want will want you. So if he's on the fence, if he's playing, it looks like exactly what it sounds like. It looks like a duck and walks like a duck. It is no mystery.
When you meet someone, Kat, are they gonna not be in nothing? What's the chances of somebody not being with somebody in their 30s? Most of us have already even had children.
Because you all have wives, and I'm very curious to see what Sly thinks about this. You all have wives, so you're kind of exempt from the conversation in the sense that you don't know what a man over 30 is doing out there with women.
Oh my God.
You, Kat.
We don't.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat. They don't know.
You're married, so you have no clue. You're living vicarious
from the conversation.
In your minds, you think Sly is fucking every bitch every night.
Hey, Ro, let's leave it alone. We done made our point. Let's let everybody else get in so we can move on. We made our point.
Yeah, because I'm out of conversation because she's right. I'm not qualified to speak on this.
Yeah, you qualified. You know men just like me. But go ahead, Sly.
For 10 years,
I disagree with CB because let me establish something. One, I'm over 30. One, I'm over 40. I'm single and I do not have kids, and I do want to be married and have children, and I plan on having both of those things.
Good,
right?
Boy, Sly. And when's the last time you had some pussy, brother?
So
answer that question. If you're keeping in 100, when's the last time you had some pussy?
Did he just ask that question? Did he really just ask that question?
When's the last time you had some pussy?
Man, let's see. What time is the Central Time right now?
Yeah, exactly. See what I'm saying? So there's no such thing.
Tell me, wait a minute.
Let me get my.
Wait. He lived with some pussy and asking other niggas about pussy.
That's it. So let me get to my point. CB. You were saying that a man over 30 is fucking everything. That's basically what you were saying.
I didn't say that. I just said that he's in a situation. He has a situation. That's all I said.
Okay.
No such thing as a single man.
So
men are not single the way women are single. When women are single, they are done.
Real men can be single. So let me tell you like this. Okay. Like it ain't no sense in me wasting.
Real men talk. That's what's up.
I agree when Ro, when he said at some point you get to an age where you're too old to be saying I have a girlfriend and I have a boyfriend, right? So I agree with him on that point, right? So I'm either dating or I'm seeing someone or I'm mingling, shit like that, right? So what I'm not going to do, and I promise you I'm not going to do, I'm not going to waste my time or any female that I date or go out with time. That's some shit that happens in teenage years and into your 20s and maybe your late 20s, early 30s.
That's game, boy. Talk that shit. Go ahead, spit that game for these singles.
But before it's game, it's respect, CB. I'm respecting whoever the chick is. I'm respecting whoever the chick is. Like, yo, you ain't gotta fuck with me, and I ain't gotta deal with you. And it's we can part and go our separate ways. We can talk. I get a little bit of everything from anybody that I come across and I meet. Whether I date them looking to fuck, whether I date them looking to marry, whether I date them for whatever type of intellectual property I can get from them. You know, that's just what it is.
You hear that game?
But what it's not is, this is just because I'm in a photo this is not my girlfriend, or I'm not her man.
You are now in the Slow Jam Hour on Inside the Cave and Indie Central Radio.
How y'all doing? How you doing?
Good. So it's not Tanisha, not Tanisha. She is the T.
Well, yeah, my name is Tanisha, but yeah, I go by she is the T on IG.
That's what's up. All right, so how does that name working out for you being in Atlanta though?
What do you mean, the name?
Yeah.
I mean, some people just run up to me and say Frederick. Nobody really. Nobody seems to get the handle down. I mean, I usually just tell people they can call me T. It's not that.
That's what's up. Hey, because it's so funny because we was watching a video and I didn't even know. I'm like, man, this girl funny as hell. Then Joe, she's also, everybody listening, this is Joe Dirk's cousin. And so then we listen, like, man, that's my cuz. I'm like, what? He's like, man, I told you that. I'm like, you ain't tell me that.
Oh, yeah, I'm his little cousin.
So how long you been doing comedy now?
I actually been going on 2 years now. So I took it seriously about 2 years ago.
Okay, cool. So everybody in here is familiar with you and everything. So what's this Frederick thing for all the new listeners that might not be up on it? What's the Frederick thing?
Okay, so Frederick, it's a Frederick Fridays. It's a kind of compilation of videos that I do every single Friday on IG. It's just basically when I put on a fur coat, I take on this kind of rich bitch persona and I abuse my husband. Yeah, so I rename him Frederick every Friday and he just kind of puts up with it.
That's what's up, man. A couple, you know what they say about a couple that works together, right?
What'd they say?
He don't know because he don't work with it. He don't work with his wife.
Yeah, I was asking you.
He don't know.
I don't know about what they do when they work together, but I know they pray together, they stay together. That's it.
Yeah, but has that really been proven yet? Has that really been proven yet that a couple that prays together stays together? I know a lot of fucked up couples in church that be praying hard together, and motherfuckers don't last worth a shit. Let's be honest.
I can't speak for them, but I know it's been helping us out. So
that's good because most couples that pray together usually end up in divorce court. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah, most of the dudes I know be praying that their wife ain't home when they get there.
I guess right now my prayer is continuing to let me abuse them every Friday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I got an 800 number for your husband he can use if he needs some help.
Hey, what's crazy is you got 120,000 followers and shit, and I don't see not one flat tummy tea advertisement. It lets me know you're doing your thing for real.
Oh yeah, you gotta grind, you know what I'm saying, and give people good content. Like, I don't know, when I see the girls I don't knock them, everybody gotta get their hustle how they can, but I mean, I work out for mine. Ain't no magic tea for me.
Yeah, now, because I just, it's this girl, and we're actually promoting her on Cave Crush, our Instagram page. But this is girl. What you tell me? What you think about this new girl that's been sucking bananas and sucking cucumbers, like deep throating them real hard, and she done like blew up. She started out at 200 followers and now at 18,000 followers already. But just from sucking bananas and cucumbers. But now, for the record, she sucks them pretty good. But just want to know.
I think I came across the cucumber though.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can say is good God.
Okay.
Her throat, boy, she got good throat muscles to be able to do all of that and do it so well. Hey, I'm more power to you. I just hope that when she gets older, you know what I'm saying, she'll be able to keep food down. You know, creating such.
I got that she was a vegan. I figured she was a fucking vegan since she had cucumbers and fruit,
and she was to them vegetables. I believe she might be.
Yeah, she's a vegan. She detoxing at the same time.
I just want to hear what it sounds like when she speaks. I mean,
that's a great point.
Yeah. She might be a deaf mute.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right.
You sound like Girl Jones.
They be throwing up signs and shit.
Oh man, she probably don't have no problem with snoring.
Hey, so you doing stand up and everything now, right?
Yes, I do stand up.
So what was that process like? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just like, 'cause you don't see a lot of Instagram comedian. I'm not trying to classify you as an Instagram comedian, but you don't see a lot of people that like really blew up on Instagram and social media being able to do stand up, because you know they only used to making jokes for like 1 minute. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, how was that process for you?
Well, because I've always wanted to do stand up, I was motivated to do it. But I ain't gonna lie to you, doing stand up is way more nerve wracking and harder than trying to come up with a quick 1 to 2 minute video and posting it. Like, yeah, you get the anxiety of I wonder if somebody's gonna like this, but when you're doing stand up, it's intimate, and they have no problem with letting you know if they don't like something. The audience is relentless. So I would say stand up for me was more of a getting over the nerves. Yeah. The jokes and everything like that, that's there, but it's just getting over my own nerves and learning how to deliver to certain crowds. Like, I can deliver to my people with no problem, but sometimes when I get in front of like a majority white crowds, I get a little tense because of a few racial jokes, and I'm always afraid to go there when it comes to the white people.
Hey, you know what's good about you? I think you like, remind me to edit this out. I think you like the first person Joe Dirt introduced me and his family that's like doing something legal. You know, remind me to edit that out.
Oh shit!
Because his family is tied. Hey, his family is tied with my family. I just found out, and so none of them.
Yeah, it gets like the family is on some other shit.
Like, nah, I can't make it to the family reunion this year, cause.
Hey, Ro, I know you had some questions too, because Ro been up on you for a minute. Go ahead, Ro.
Well, what I was going to ask, once y'all got done with all the pleasantries, I was going to ask, so you say you're a stand-up comic. What propelled you to start doing the Instagram set with the rich bitch?
Oh, just a particular set of videos is what you're asking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how I found you.
Actually,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So the Rich Bitch videos or Frederick Friday videos, that was an accident, actually. Like, it was my birthday this year, and for Christmas, his grandmother gifted me a fur coat, and I decided to wear the fur coat out for brunch or whatever. I was just being extra, it was my birthday. And I just started talking to him all crazy in the car, and I was like, let me record this shit. And so I started recording it, and when I posted it, people were like, oh, this is hilarious. So then I was like, all right, I guess I'll, guess I'll just stick with it since they like it. I honestly didn't find it funny at first. I just was being silly, and then people just start, catching on to it. So I kept up with it.
My question is this. Now, for everybody listening here, Tanisha is a very attractive lady. She is married. And do you find it hard for people to take you serious as a comedian because you are attractive?
I think that it depends on which side of the spectrum we're talking about. Like when it's on the like behind the scenes with other comedians, I think a lot of, people kind of question if I have, good material or whatever. But it actually, I'm not trying to sound big-headed or nothing, but it actually kind of works in my favor when I step on the stage because I kind of grab some people's attention.
Yeah.
So I dress flamboyantly when I'm on stage because I want to grab your attention first. And once I got your attention, then I could, I can show what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, that's a little shady. You didn't ask Hughley that.
Huh?
You didn't ask Hughley because he was attractive. Not take him serious.
I don't find D.L. Hughley attractive. You're the first person that ever told me D.L. Hughley was attractive. So why would I ask him?
Well, D.L. Hughley know what he doing with them brown eyes. He backs them a lot if y'all don't pay attention.
So this Sly, this is news to me. D.L. Hughley is an attractive person. I never knew that.
I don't know, but after what she just said, I'm not looking him in his eyes ever.
D.L. Hughley gets the uncle pass. That fine uncle that slide through. He get that pass.
Oh, okay. All right. This is news to me, Kat. See, I didn't know that, Kat.
I have a question. Hi, I'm Kat. It's so nice to meet you. Welcome to the show. I wanted to know what's changed since you've done those videos. How has life changed for you with social media attention?
Oh, that's a good one. So it's a lot easier to put content out now. Like, I feel like I've grown a decent following to where I feel a little bit more confident in putting my videos out. And then of course, there's been more pay coming along with it. So I'm being able to pick up like promotion deals. I've been signing a lot of contracts lately. I've been, contacted by some people in higher places that's got me feeling really excited. So it just feels like I can feel my career ready to start uprooting and taking off. So
cool.
Yep.
Cool. Glad you took time to come on Inside the Cave. Anybody else got questions? Because she does the show tonight, right?
I got it. You said, can you describe? This is Sly, by the way. How you doing?
She's married.
I'm good. How you doing, Sly?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. See, CB never asked me how I'm doing. Thank you for asking. So you said you dress flamboyantly on stage. So describe to me like what's flamboyant, because like I had an experience with a Uber driver.
There you go.
I had experience with an Uber driver, and you mentioned a fur coat. So I had an experience with an Uber driver that was delivering food, not Uber Lyft, DoorDash, whoever it was, and she pulled up in a 7 Series Beamer with a fur coat and a fur hat on, delivering my food. I bush.
What is this?
I was like, yo, like I would have never expected this shit. Like I felt like my little food was worth the Beamer 7 Series and the mink coat and hat. So I want to know, like, is your stage set like that? Is that how you coming out?
Well, my last show that I put together, my first actual showcase that I brought comedians out, local comedians out, I did come out in my fur. But when I say dressing flamboyantly, I mean like I wear stuff that I don't like on nights that most females aren't wearing. Like most female comedians, if it's like a just a regular open mic night, they may come up there with like, some jeans, sneakers. But me, I'm in heels, full face of makeup, crop top. I'm just, trying to give the what the hell. Like, I always like knocking people off their guard. They're like, what the hell? Why she dressed like that? Because I need you to pay attention to what I'm about to say. So,
gotcha. Got you.
Oh, you bad as hell now. We gonna Joe told me.
Yeah, can I request you? Am I supposed to ask, or am I supposed to just do it and then tell you? Like, I sent you a friend request. Can you get friend requests from single men? I'm just asking. It's just a question.
Would you want your wife get single men requests? I mean, it happens, but you know.
He ain't married.
Yeah. I mean,
come on. Son.
Yeah, she could get friend requests from single men.
Yeah. Hey, how did your husband feel about this picture right here? Hey, how did your husband feel about this picture right here?
He was very proud of that picture. You know why? Because I worked.
He took it.
Did
he take it?
No, I was on a girls' trip.
He was on a girls' trip right there? Oh, hell no. My wife ain't never going on a girls' trip. And I just came from
I bet you won't tell her that shit to her face. I bet that.
I bet you.
How much you want to
I bet you won't.
How much you want to bet?
I bet you. I bet you.
I dare you to go tell her you ain't going no damn girl.
I guarantee she'll book that shit today.
I will pack her shit for her. Hey.
That's the one thing. Look, listen. You want a wife to show you some shit? Tell her what she can't do. She gonna show you real quick, fast, in a hurry.
Let me ask you a question, because me and your cousin just came back from a guy's trip, and we were on our best behavior. By the way,
I had church in the morning.
So what do girls do on girls' trip? Because the girls we see on girls' trips in
pray
Vegas.
And
see, them the type of chicks I be meeting when I be on vacation. I be at church. Man. I be at church.
Right. We pray. We have dinner. We go on excursions and see the sights, and then we come back and we may watch the entertainment that the resort has to offer.
So y'all full of shit just like the guys is. Okay, good. That's all we need. Hey, give everybody your social media where everybody can find you, look you up, holler at you, and all that kind of stuff.
All right. You can find me on Instagram at @she_is_T. I'm on Facebook at Tanisha the T Wilson. And if you're in the Atlanta area, I will be putting on my second showcase of local talent, or actually not just local talent, all types of new up and coming comedians. I got a few people coming in from Chicago. I got some people coming from South Carolina, and you will be able to get tickets for that on Eventbrite. Look for Laugh is Life Comedy Showcase, the Rio.
Hey, when are you coming back to Chicago?
Well, I haven't had any bookings in Chicago, but the next time I'm there, I definitely feel like I want to hit some comedy clubs, see about some open mic nights, and just kind of like dig my feet in the sand out there at home. I haven't done any comedy at home since I've been doing this. So
once again, go ahead.
Hey, I'm gonna be in Atlanta in October. And I don't want to ask for no free tickets to no shows if you're doing a show, but can you come pick me up from the airport? I want to see.
I want to see.
But most definitely, I can get you in the venue because wherever I go, I bring my people with me. So
Tanisha, I want to see this.
What's up?
I want to see this. Now, if Sly meets you in Atlanta, now we just had you on the show. I want to see if Sly is able to get an interview with you in Atlanta. I want to see. I know he just met you. I just want to see if he can do it. I want to see if he can do it.
Do it, but first he got to get to Atlanta.
I got my ticket already bought, partner. I'm coming to Atlanta October 3rd.
Hey,
look, don't let him fool you. CD was in Vegas, honey. He couldn't get a Michael Jackson impersonator to do an interview with him. Okay,
You can't be interviewing preachers at church, Kat. You can't be interviewing the preachers while they at church.
You can interview Vegas. Everybody is in Vegas, but he managed not to get 49 seconds of a conversation with anybody in Vegas.
I got more than
where
45
was
seconds.
your mind at? You came there with a one-track mind. That's what happened.
You can't prove that. You cannot prove that.
I prove because I showed up. So who did you interview? Wait a minute, girl. He didn't even interview the people he rode there with. Okay,
We had an interview with a guy that drove us around sightseeing.
That's true, Kat. I'm gonna send you that. We did have an interview with an Uber driver.
We had a really good interview with him. He
Yeah,
told us a lot of stuff.
I forgot about that.
Y'all crazy.
Hey, one more time. Let's give it up for Joe Dirt's only cousin doing something legal.
Legal. Legal T. We gonna call her Legal T.
Legal T.
Legal T.
Hey,
Legal
matter
T.
of fact, if you in Atlanta,
I feel like I'm coming up in the world.
hey, if you ever need a lawyer in Atlanta, we know somebody. What's that girl's name, Kat? If you need a lawyer, we'll introduce you.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank y'all for having me. What
yeah,
you
she got 100% rate for getting people out of parking tickets.
Oh, listen, that's like my biggest offense everywhere I go: traffic tickets and parking tickets.
Yeah.
I can use that.
Well, that's the plug's lawyer.
All right.
Hey, one more time.
Somebody slide that info in my DM.
Hey, give everybody your social media one more time. You're a funny girl. We got to get you on again when you have more time, all right?
Yeah. All right, yeah, I would love to come back and do the show with y'all again. My social handle is she is the _T on IG. She is the _T. Check me out, y'all.
Yeah. Inside the cave.
I mean, where the fuck? Got a problem? Need some advice?
All right, everybody listening on Indie Central, thank y'all for listening right now, man. We'll be back next week with a live show, our first show of 2020. This is the best of 2019 as far as content. The best of 2010s. If this is the first time you listening, check out the replay later on tonight. And if you listening later on tonight and still miss something, we got another replay Saturday morning, 10 a.m. on Indie Central Radio. And if you listening on the replay on Saturday and you still miss something, the podcast come out Monday. No music though, but the podcast come out Monday. Check out the best of 2019. All right. I am CB at I'm the Real CB. Follow us on Inside the Cave at Inside the Cave. If you like looking at the hottest women on the planet, follow at Cave Crush on Instagram. I'm CB at I'm the Real CB, and we'll catch y'all ass next week on Inside the Cave.
Inside the Cave.
You did say you wanted to be in, right?